What's that?
I don't know, Trough. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are you always acting
There's
like
no
such
getting
a big
past this
baby?
without being seen.
I've gotten us this far.
Act casual.
This far? We're living in a sewer. You said we'd have a house as big as the Blackbriars by now.
It's dark.
You worry about bashing people's heads in. I'll worry about the
Okay.
guild, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to check the entrance to the Ratway. Be right back.
Well, we might have dodged a bullet there. So our starting spell, this is thanks to mods, our starting spell, we don't have healing or flames. Our only starting spell is candlelight. But we may end up wanting that. Hop down carefully. For now, we'll try to keep things dark. Kind of relying on a bit of stealth here. Oh. Saw that tripwire just too late. Could have lost our lives there. This place is so sketch. Well, these are better than nothing. Pretty cool. Got a mod that allows me to equip things without having to pick them up. That was slick. What is this? It's a little rat. Is it dead? It did. Let's favorite these so that I can switch back and forth between them. I can't block while I have candlelight in my hand, and maybe being able to parry would be useful.
Never should
Oh!
Just die! That's your best, huh? God, no!
Oh, that hurt.
Remember,
I hear our heartbeat.
in the middle.
So wait, as long as we can keep staggering him. I wonder if that was the first time Nalja Nine-Lives killed a man. So, as you can see, no health bar, no stamina bar. All that information is conveyed to us by our vision. Everything going red means we're low on health. Very low on health. Wow, that was close. And everything will get blurry as we lose stamina. Let's eat right now. Gloves of the Pugilist. Unarmed strikes deal 10 additional damage. I think that means our unarmed strikes deal more damage than the axe right now. We're going to take a risk. Hope no one comes down here. There's this safe little alcove here. See if we feel a little better when we wake up. Looks better. Still covered in blood. Need to bathe and get that off. Oh, no one interrupted. Oh, bear trap. No one interrupted us in our sleep. A bit of wine to steady our nerves. Potion of health fortification. Now that sounds useful. Who puts traps in this place? Nalja feels like she has a lot to learn. Out of character, I kind of always thought this particular junction in the Ratway was kind of odd and also beautiful. I think I'll just leave that battle axe there. Who's that? Yeah, wait for our candlelight to expire.
This better be good.
I've been caught pickpocketing, but this fellow doesn't seem to mind. Alright, so out of character, I suspect... Oh, yeah, he didn't detect us, and now he does. Well, that was a little bizarre.
Time to end this.
Oh, no. Oh, wow, that hurt.
What you want, huh?
Oh, I don't think we can fight this. Stop sneaking, run.
Over here.
This was the wrong way. Oh, they're fighting. Yep. That person just got killed. Also, what's with my animation? Uh-oh, that's broken. I'll have to look with that. What was going on with that animation there? Is it that I have a spell up? Sprinting? Let's take that out of my hand. Yeah, that's normal. Okay. Well, that might be a mystery for another day. Okay, spell in my right hand is normal.
I'm telling you.
I guess it's specifically sprinting. The spell in my left hand, nothing in my right hand. That's the problem.
Before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then?
That? I'm wounded and covered in blood.
Well, well. Colour me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
I wasn't certain I'd see you again either. I almost got killed.
No risk, no reward. That's the way it goes, so you better get used to it. Now, if you're done belly aching like a child, how about handling a few deadbeats for me?
Bad vibes. I just got the snot beat out of me. While we're here, let's put on a brave face. Deadbeats, what'd they do?
They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Sounds good. Who am I
Kirava,
targeting?
Percy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization.
Kirava. You talked to Kirava just yesterday. How do you want me to handle it?
Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business.
Yeah, I've had enough violence for this week. Well, I do need to know if I'll get a cut.
Of course you'll get a cut. We take care of our own. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going.
Worried about Kirava. I kind of liked her when I talked to her.
Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning.
Okay, could be useful. Let's ask about the other two.
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave.
I'm going to try to change
I'll
the
be here
angle
when you're done.
so that I'm not just talking to a dark shadow.
Have anything for us? He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Well,
Be here when you're done.
that doesn't sound too hard.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Not interested right now. We need to find a bed or something. Guess it's back. Hate to say it, but we might have to go back to our hole in Beggar's Row. There is a mod that I installed that does add a shortcut out of the Ragged Flagon here to save a loading screen. So I will be using that to get out. Where are we? You see? Back alley near the front gate. I still hear my heartbeat in my ears. We need to get to our bed. For a minute there, I was hoping we wouldn't have to ever see this place again. No such luck. We'll be spending at least another night here. Maybe someday we'll have the coin to do otherwise. At least the bunkhouse. Sounds like it's on the cheaper end. Well, we've got to go talk to Helga. He's not been paying. Let's see what we can do. We don't exactly cut an intimidating figure, but beggars can't be choosers, and I'm feeling quite the beggar right now.
If you're looking for a room, try the Bee and Barb. This place is for the working man.
What's that supposed to mean? I look poor as garbage. Oh, well. That default dialogue works for a rich dragonborn, but I am neither of those things. I have a message from Brynjolf.
What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone.
Now that you mention blood...
Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month.
We've run out of patience.
And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
Well, I don't exactly want to come to blows. We've got an enchanted set of gloves that would help us if we do. We'll have to come back here and find that statue. Maybe once it's dark. Well, I'm not even going to bother trying to talk to Kirava. Brynjolf says she's stubborn. I'm just going to go right to Talon J. That was the tip we were given.
What do you want?
Might want to talk some sense into Kirava.
With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people.
Sounds like you have some sense. How about you convince me to help her pay?
Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
Don't worry, I don't want to. I'm curious though, how did you meet Kirava? Have you both lived in Riften?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
That's romantic, and this guy helped us out. We're not going to be able to do anything, but we can keep our eyes out.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you.
I like this guy.
Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts
Yeah.
as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
Interesting. We did find a gem, but it is a flawless garnet, not a flawless amethyst.
Excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Thought we were having a good talk. See if Kirava and I can have a good talk now.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first.
How about you show us some coin? Are you ready to pay Brynjolf what you owe?
No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn.
Never is a strong word. Maybe I should visit that farm in Morrowind.
How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them.
Then pay up.
Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
One and done. That's encouraging. We needed a success. Let's take another crack at Helga's bunkhouse.
If it's horses you want, you'll want to speak to Hofgrir.
Starting to think, if it's an inn, place where people sleep, it may actually be able to better to hit it during the day, when everyone's out and about. It's just past noon. Let's see what we can do. Looking for a statue of Dibella.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Have you ever cleaned a statue?
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
That sounds terrible. I don't... I mean, given what you said, I don't have to ask why you hate Helga so much. You give me enough reason, but I'm going to anyway because that's what Skyrim's given me as a dialogue option.
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. To rub her nose in it.
I mean, Nalja Nine-Lives might wish she had. I'm not sure. This Helga is sounding less and less pleasant. Maybe if I help you, you can help me.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Let's keep our eyes out. 3 marks given to lovers.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
And the same with me. I've had enough violence today. Or this week, at least. I want to case this place out a bit. That'll be Helga's storeroom, perhaps? Check upstairs. She might sleep up there. Oh, hello. Statue of Debella. As much as I want to just steal it and confront her now, it might be a double whammy if we could also acquire those marks.
I asked Helga's niece for a refill, but I think she forgot. Tithus was harassing her again last night. Poor thing.
We were just examining the statue. Nothing to see here.
Yes? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why won't Helga acknowledge me?
Are you a friend of Helga's?
I'm not a friend, I'm a suitor. If only I could convince her to see me as such.
I mean, she sounds pretty busy. That shouldn't be too difficult if you don't mind sharing.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm not in it for the long haul. All I want is to bed a woman with as little effort as possible. Especially one with such an ample bosom. I think that's the right word. Ample.
Her bosom is ample, but she also has a chin that's squarer than a table.
Yes, but I won't be groping her chin. I'm more interested in the parts that are common to all women.
Alright, well, we know what he wants.
Safe travels.
Yep, you just walk that way. How's that? Blast it! We might have to come back, folks.
You should try the fish here. Nothing like a good book and a good meal to warm the heart.
We'll try the fish. We'll go fishing for some marks of Debella. If we can confront Helga with those and the statue, I think she'll be singing a different tune than she was. Looking for Bully, Indarin, and Hofgreer?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor.
The caravan Khajiit think they guard the race.
Here's one of them.
But they simply haven't paid the gate fee. That is how Riften.
1% chance to steal. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that, but we know he has it.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name.
Guess that's the dream.
Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh?
Not bad at all.
Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
Well, as someone sunk in poverty, I have struggled to see you make any difference. Let's try to put him at a bit of ease. Let's get him talking about his business. People like that.
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Maybe another time. We're not headed out of Riften in the near future.
Certainly. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my wife.
Hand it over, and no one has to know about it.
Hand what over? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Never mind. My mistake, Bully.
I should say so. Remember to give at the temple.
I don't think so. We can't just snatch it from him in broad daylight. Nor can I just beat him down. Running out of options.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Thievery is hard. That's what Nalja Nine-Lives is finding out. We'll make one more run at that statue. We'll try to sneak in. Be quick about it. Fortune favors the bold. That's the saying.
Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left.
Yeah, you saw me get that, didn't you? Should I drop it down a well?
Not Lady Debella. No, please, I can't lose her. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
I'll take it, and there's your statue. I'm curious, does it respawn back up here? Not yet. Alright. Well, no luck getting those marks of Debella. But we did what Brynjolf wanted. Next, we need Bercy Honeyhand. The pond prawn, I believe.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
What about his Dwemer urn?
Oh no, you're the one from Brynjolf's outfit, aren't you?
I am indeed. I have a message.
Oh, there's no need for that. I know why you're here. Tell Brynjolf not to worry about it anymore. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it.
Done and done, no urn smashed.
I hope
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
We're certainly carrying a bit of gold in our pockets, though I think some of it is gold for the Thieves Guild. It might be life-saving for us to have a potion at our disposal, though. Eventually I do want to buy a lantern of some kind. I suppose it's just affordable. But we wouldn't be able to buy it and oil and still have enough money to give to Brynjolf. That will have to do.
I hope Brynjolf chokes on his gold.
Well, I don't. I need some of it. Let's report back to Bryn. Get our cut. And maybe we can have another celebratory drink.
There is a special today on everything. You must buy it to get it.
I'm just going to take that seat.
If you're looking for conversation, the Flagon isn't the place.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Here's what they owed us.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
That was not exactly useful, Bryn. I was hoping for some, you know, a cut of the gold. Bad vibes. What's next, then?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit.
There's more gold. Where that came from. Emphasis on the gold. I don't want your dang potions. I am in.
That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here.
Before we go, I have to ask... What do I have to ask Skyrim?
What's on your mind?
Where it is your outfit isn't doing well. Is that true? I'm guessing it is if I haven't run across the Thieves Guild yet in Riften.
We've run into a rough patch lately.
Same.
But it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Fair enough. I'd like to see some of it next time, though.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Interesting. Hoping I'm not gonna get lured into a corner and killed. But Brynjolf's been straight with us so far. Hey folks, our featured mods for this video were Important Information Overhaul, which adds filters to our character's vision to communicate our health, magicka, and stamina without needing on-screen meters. Do the Thing Activation Enhancements by JZBuy to allow us to pick up and equip items without having to open our inventory, and Ragged Flagon Secret Entrance by Zafis which saves us a loading screen when getting jobs from the Thieves Guild. Links are in the description as always, check them out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment before you go, and I hope to see y'all on stream or in the next video. Goodbye until then.